Dear partners and colleagues of Leadership Choices and Executive Coaching Connection, welcome to part 5 of our series about invoicing with Cosmic. In part 5 we will give you an overview about the section Invoice Info, which informs you about the status of your invoice. So we are here on the general page of the engagement. You have seen that before. We switch in the menu bar to the left, we switch to Invoice Info. What you see here is every activity with every invoice which happened on this engagement before. You might remember that in part 4 we submitted an invoice with some attachments and some vouchers, some receipts attached to that. So you see that here in the structure. If you would click on these, you will get the whole PDF file with all attachments in one hint. You can also select the single attachments or the invoice itself if you want to. In case that you forgot to store it on your private disk or whatever, you can open it here and store it, or if you just want to see again what you invoiced, you can do that here. What we also see is the status of the invoice. Now it has a status generated. So that means you have submitted that, so you have generated the invoice, and it's now in the first step of the workflow. The first step of the workflow is that the client partner has to approve the invoice, the correctness of the invoice, and to demonstrate you how that works, I will switch roles here and I will become the approval partner in a minute. Now I switch to the role of the approval partner, and as you can see, these two boxes are added here to this item. You have the chance to accept that invoice as you submitted it, or to cancel that. If I would cancel it, I have a chance to add some information for the reason of the cancellation. Maybe you forgot something, information is not complete or whatever. Then you will receive exactly this information by email, and you have the chance then to edit your item again and to submit the invoice with the additional information again. But let's say I accept it here. So if I accept it, then I have to reassure that I really want to accept it, and then you will see the status will change. And what you can see here is that the invoice is accepted by the approval partner. It's now the second step of the approval process. It has also to be accepted by our administrator. So I will switch now to the role of the administrator to demonstrate you what happens here again. Again, you will see these two boxes with accept and cancel. So also the administrator has a chance to cancel the invoice, and will also have the chance to add some information here as well about the reason of cancellation, and this information will go to you via email, and you have the chance to correct the item. If the administrator also accepts the invoice, then you will see the status changing again, and the status is now invoice is accepted, and you can see when these happened to be just by now. And now the invoice is submitted to the payment circle, and you can expect the money to be on your account quite soon. So that's the information about the workflow. I hope that you have now learned a lot about adding an activity to your engagement, and also how to follow up your invoice. And if there is still any question left open, just send us an email to this email address, and we are happy to support you with any additional information you need. Thank you for attending the series of invoicing with Cosmic, and maybe we'll see us again for some other topics of the Cosmic system. Goodbye.